Hi everybody, this is the Hood. I'm making this video today to show you guys how I flipped $500 to $5,000. What you're gonna learn in this video is how to do exactly just that using ORDERBLOCK and EMAs just like I do. You're gonna watch me break down all these trades live with you guys, nothing left untouched. You're gonna see me think about the trades, build the trades up, follow up, and yeah, I literally recorded everything live. This is not one of those bar replay videos and I'm gonna tell you to do this, do that. No, we analyze this where the market is working live, and we execute. So I'm going to show you all of that so you can understand how you can do this by yourself. So if you're new here, I teach new traders that haven't made any payout with propfirms, and I help them get that. We either help them, or if you want to do it yourself, you can learn. You can go watch some of my previous videos and see how I literally teach you to plan out your journey, how to get your first $10,000 to $100,000 payout. And it's not gonna be easy, but it is possible. So I don't want you guys to give up. If you want us to do it for you, of course, you can always DM me. And also, before we get into the video, I have to quickly put this out there. I have a Telegram link below. It's free. I trade on there. I share all my live setups. You might want to join that and continue the rest of the video, but it is free. It's going to help you. I share a lot of setups, specifically setups that will help you pass your challenge accounts and stuff like that, or maybe help you even get your first 4-figure, 5-figure payout. So without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into today's video. Hey guys, so I'm currently on Euro AUD here, and this is gonna be the first path of this flip. I already opened a trade on Euro AUD around this level here just now. We have about 10.5 or something lot in total. I'm gonna pop that on the screen for you guys to see. But guys, so why do I take this trade currently? I hope you guys can see that we have this EMA, all right, already price trading below the entry EMA, which can gravitate towards the baseline. So typically, like, what I want you guys to understand is that when we have the crooked EMA, which is the entry, and price just keep going and we end up having a break, right? Typically what price would do is it's going to retest that EMA a little bit, and it's going to go to the next baseline, right? So which is what we're expecting here. But that's not the core foundation of the trade idea. But let me break down what we expect. And the whole motivation where this came from is having to understand what the D1 what the dollar is doing. Now let's go to the dollar, because we discussed this in the previous video while doing our weekly market analysis. So guys, what I want you guys to understand on the dollar is that we still expect the dollar to come down, right? Then go to the last leg or possible divergence leg where we can now short where the dollar can see a powerful sell, right, guys? So if you've been following me and you've been listening to a lot of my videos, you understand that when we have DXY, when we have a target for DXY, say we expect DXY to go down right up to this level, or maybe somewhere around this level, but we have this big zone to capture a potential zone, right? So which is how you have to do it. Okay, I don't want you guys to draw just slim zones, and then trying to find sniper entry. Guys, you don't have to do that to yourself. The more you keep finding sniper entries, the more you're gonna keep blowing your account, the more you're gonna keep stressing yourself, the more trading is gonna keep getting difficult. So I don't want you to think like that. Now when we have a target right on DXY, a potential target on DXY, which is a sell, now what we need to do is that when you understand, when you have that data right there, when you have that information, the next thing you can do is, as a professional trader, you need to know where to look for. You need to know what next, what pair should be on your list to attack. So for example, if I'm going to attack this, I could attack like Euro USD. It means that if the DXY is going to go down, right, I can find a possible long opportunities on Euro USD, and I can do the same thing on AUD USD. But we're talking about Euro AUD here. So the next pair that we can look at to understand what Euro AUD is going to do is to look at AU. Now when we look at AU, right, so I noticed that AU currently also has a pullback incoming. As you can see, we already closed above the EMA, right, and the entry EMA, so I don't want you to miss that. And we may gravitate towards the baseline. All right, the baseline is currently around this level right now, so you can say I put my entry at is at that level. And if you look at, if you put a fib to understand where we can have like a discount, so if we put a fib from the high to the low, we're gonna have this 50% zone. So I mean it's good to hunt for this level, to hunt for the 60% level, but I think I'm just gonna do 50% because I do think on the daily, if you can see that price is just gonna touch the EMA and it's gonna do the last leg, and maybe a little bit more, then we can start to, you know, want to go to the back to this level, because this is the target for AUD USD on its own. So we have the information. We also understand that AUD USD has potential of going back up. So what can we do now? This is where the next part you can hunt for when you understand what AUD USD is going to do, is to look at what AUD Euro AUD, and that's how we end up trying to flip Euro AUD. And why am I flipping Euro AUD on its own? You know, I could easily take advantage of Euro USD, because after all, if you understand what DXY is going to do, the next pair to trade is Euro USD. But why am I trading Euro AUD now? My connection is acting up here. You can give me a second for this to come back up. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so my point is that the reason why I'm shorting Euro AUD on its own is that, you know, if you have to, like, you know, when we have like a pips, if I have to short the same amount of move on Euro USD, right, I may get like 40-60 pips, but if I have to short the same amount of move on Euro AUD, I could get like 100 pips, and which is why I'm doing that. And if you go on Euro AUD right now and we look at the potential stuff, you can see it is just targeting the tip, the edge of the zone. You know, I'm not looking at price PSN inside the zone. We're just targeting the edge of that, and I'll be looking to get out. So I've got like $500 risk on this trade. Now, if this trades go down, guys, I'm gonna make $8,000 from a $500 trade. So, which is what we're looking at, guys. So I will see you guys on the next one, and let's see how this goes. All right, everybody. This is the Euro AUD part 2 analysis, and I just wanted to break this down for you guys. So as you can see, the trade is done. Everything is looking good. You know, we closed at a $5,200. So I think that was a really good one, you know, for 24 hours worth of work. I mean, it's not even up to 24 hours yet. I would say like something around like, you know, 12 16 hours already. So guys, let's break this straight down. We already talked about this. So this trade actually took 2 trials. The first one, I lost $500. All right, because I took my entry from somewhere around this area. You know, I could have just waited for this, but I'm like, you know, price me just, you know, decided to go all the way down, since AUD USD at the time was already ready, but you know, price will do what it wants to do. So yeah, I lost $500 the moment price pushed up to this area. So there was a little bit of risk on the table, but I already had like 10 lots fully loaded up on this trade, you know, ready to go. You know, I already deployed that, you know, 10 lot all at once. I wasn't even looking to scale that thing, but you know, I was looking to scale like, you know, 20 lots on this trade if I was able to do that. But because I already lost $500, you know, I had to just never scaling on this trades anymore. I just wanted to wait for TP to, you know, hit and be over with this trade. So guys, if I had not like lost $500 on the first trial, and I just waited for the basic order block, right? And you know, I shot it, and the price ended up moving. I would have been waiting for a 50-60% retracement trade there to add an extra 3 to 5 lots, right, for the trade to run more and stuff. So guys, like, that's how you scale. You know, when you buy into, let's say this happens, right, when you buy into an order block, right, and you are able to get in like majority of your position at the first eye, and price end up going and breaking this. So when this retracement happens on this eye, right, you want to buy at, you know, scale on the last trade around, you know, 60%, so you can now let this go straight to TP. So this is what happened here. As you can see, one, right, and you know, straight to TP. So we have the first one take out, you know, we make a new lower low, as you can see. So guys, if you look at this trade right here, it wasn't just a basic order block taken for 15 minutes. The trade, as you can see, sorry about that. The trade was still in line with the setup that we're looking for. What did I tell you about the strategy? Strategy is just really simple. When the EMA cloud is in our direction, guys, we are looking to always, short every single other block in line with the direction. And as you can see, we are currently in a sell ground. TDI was in a sell ground for a while, so it makes sense for you to short around the next other block right there. So it was a really beautiful trade. It was a calculated trade. As you can see my breakdown, we thought about DXY before we do this. We look at DXY, we asked ourselves a couple of questions, and questions like, okay, is DXY ready? Okay, good. AUD looks good to support that Euro AUD can drop. So is AUD ready to go up if I'm saying Euro AUD is going to go down? So do you see how I think about this trade? So this trades for me, every single one of my trades is always beyond technical or a single basic order block on your chart. You need confidence. You need to line up things together, simple things together, not complicated at all. You saw me do it before the trade, when I took the trade. And guys, I mean, it's just what it is. Like, it's really that simple. I recorded this live with you guys before I took the trade, while the trade hasn't even moved yet. I came back here and I updated you guys. This took me to trials. I told you why I lost the first trial. If I had not done that, I would have been able to make an easy $15,000 on this trade, guys. But I already lost $500. I wasn't willing to risk like a $1,500 on this trade, because this could have easily, go all the way up and go back to this break even, and it can come back down. But I don't think I'm gonna be happy to wait this out, because by the time this is gonna hit break even, your equity here is, you have no equity again to sort of like open whatever lot size you have open on the trade. So that might lead to an instant liquidation. So this is kind of like some things you have to put in mind. You have to understand that when you are scaling in on the second trade, it doesn't have to retrace back to your first entry, or you only know that if you're gonna scale, you can only scale like let's say 20% of what you had on the first layer. This is the first layer, right? This is going to be the second layer, and you could have maybe a third layer or something like that, but I would normally not do third layers. I would only end the trade at a second layer and let it run. So guys, I hope you guys get a valuable tips from this video. I hope you understand how to flip an account. I'm encouraging you guys to do the same thing. I'm teaching you guys how to do the same thing. If you're new here, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be showing you guys like a lot of banger things, and keep in mind, if you're gonna do this, you have to know that you have some cash to deploy. Like, let's say I want to flip a $10 account, right? I have to make sure I have $100 put somewhere else. So if I'm trying to flip a single other block, I know that I can take 10 trials on that other block and scale in and make mad money on that thing. And so same thing as if you see me use $500, know that I was ready to deploy like $5,000 on that trade. To do that, maybe sometimes I may be only willing to deploy like $1,500 on that trade, and I'm gonna call it a loss and try to see what's going on. Maybe this trade isn't ready yet. Can you see how I'm thinking about all of this, right? So guys, it's really that simple. And don't forget this, the best confidence is going to come from when you have a funded account, right, that is really providing you with cash flows, and you can now create a passive account that you can always use to to trade with zero emotions. Because when you have like $15,000 $40,000 coming in from a profit and payout, like what is $500 that you wouldn't even risk to make like $15,000 $20,000 in a month without putting your entire profit and payout at risk? So guys, you understand that. And if you want my team to get your account funded, we are not only gonna pass your account, we're not gonna really pass your account, by the way, just to know that everybody seems to be doing that nowadays. Just about you pass your account and blah blah blah. No, that is, for me, is not something that is really worth it for me. But if you think you are that person, we're gonna pass your account and we're gonna get you your first $5,000 payout, and we're gonna take $5,000 payout. That's what we're gonna get you, and everything else on top my team keeps. Or if we make like 10% of your account, then we can do a straight up 50-50. after you've already removed $5,000. But my team do promise you $5,000 on your first payout, just so it can cover up for your fees and the fees you paid us, and still give you room to be able to put some money in your personal account and keep going from there. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, don't forget, join my Telegram channel. And if you don't want to use your prop firms and stuff like that, or you have an existing prop firm that you're trading, we can also take care of that for you. Or if you don't want to do that, I have literally created a $3 signal group for you guys. This is where I pull my prop firm trades for you, so you can copy and also make money as well. It only costs $3, and you don't get charged until we have a profitable trade. So you put $3. Just check the link in the bio. It's already there. You're gonna see the information on my Telegram channel, pin message. It's all there. It's just $3, no catch, nothing else. Okay, so I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to make money this year. I literally built this channel to show you that you don't have to sell a lot of things. I'm doing my own trades, and the only service that I'm offering is the service that actually put money in your pocket by helping you do it, which is fast pass, and also getting your first payout. And my team get to keep like 50% as well and make a lot of money, so we can both go home happy. There's no reason for one person to take all the entire risk, by the way, which most people seem to do these days. But I don't want you guys to think that way. I'm here to really help you guys. If you have questions, let me know. This is the Hood, and I'm gonna be opening out now.